Greetings, fellow industrialists. As we wrap up 2023, I hope this year has been productive, happy, and dare I say, gilded. My name is Kenneth, one of the co-founders of Aquila Interactive and the executive producer working on Gilded Destiny. Before we dive into today's topic, I want to express my gratitude on behalf of everyone at Aquila to all of you for being part of our community over the last year. We are humbled, encouraged, and excited by all of the feedback we continue to receive about the game development. I personally take great pleasure in responding to your comments, as Gilded Destiny is a passion project I have envisioned for some time. As always, please continue sharing suggestions, asking questions, and improving our vision of the game. So, don't hesitate to join our Discord and ask away. The year is coming to an end, and as we are all settling in for the holiday, I think it is an essential time for us to highlight some of the progress we have made this year and what we have our sights set on going forward. So, without ado, let's take a little look back in time. We published our first dev diary in November 2022 to outline our game vision. Back then, we had just managed to create the first version of our globe and had showed the first few screenshots to the community. Fast forward to now, we have a largely functioning framework for most of the major features. Here are a few of them. First is the population system. You can see your subjects fulfill their needs, move between works, change their classes, or migrate elsewhere. The second is building mechanics. You can place resource production facilities or factories in cities and across the provinces. For some of the buildings, you can even adjust their production formulas. See each of them jump to life, hiring workers, and purchasing input resources to put people to work and make a profit. The third is trade. You can trade resources and industrial products across the world with realistic logistical calculations. Apply tariffs to resources as you see fit, or adjust your national reserve for rainy days. The fourth is finance. In the finance panel, you can manage the country's finances, from income to expenses, setting a variety of income taxes to pay for your expenses. The fifth is policies and decisions. You can set your national policies and pick decisions to initiate. You can read more about policies in our recent dev diary by our content designer, John. The sixth is leader mechanics. You can appoint leaders for various positions within your country. Each leader is free to fill various positions and not limited to a particular career path. How good they are at each, though, is another story. Lastly, there is warfare. We now have a rough AI that can control your units for you and still allow you the flexibility to issue direct commands when appropriate. From population, buildings, in both cities and provinces, trade, finances, policies, decisions, and warfare, they all function in the game, at least at a basic level now. Of course, most of these are still quite rough, each with placeholder art and stats, and will need several rounds of rework and refinements before they are ready for anything public. For example, here is a mock-up of how we want to redesign the population tab to show off more information chronologically to give a better sense of progression. As we continue to test it among ourselves, many of these refinement changes will come in. Looking forward to next year, besides continuing to refine our current feature sets, there are still a few features we need to add to our game to round out fully to a playable state. First is technology, which our team is currently busy working on. Second is a mechanism to influence culture and religions beyond just through local policies. Third is naval warfare. We plan to have these added in Q1 and Q2 next year. In the coming months, we will go into more detail about each of the mechanics we showed today, so stay tuned. If you find it all interesting, please wishlist Gilded Destiny on Steam, subscribe, and join our Discord. We are constantly working diligently on the development of Gilded Destiny and striving to deliver a unique grand strategy gaming experience for all. Until our paths converge once more, we bid thee farewell and a gilded day.